Today, we're going to do a meditation, a simple exercise, but one that is very effective. If you will, allow yourself to just rest in a comfortable position. It doesn't matter if that's standing, sitting, lying down, whatever works for you. And you may keep your eyes open or closed. Just do what feels natural in this moment. Just be. If there's any resistance to those instructions, just notice it. That's all you have to do right now, is just notice. Notice your body. How does it feel? Is it still? Is it anxious? Is it tired? Is it calm? Take the time to just observe. Likewise, I would like you to observe other aspects that are in front of you. Maybe the mind or your physical environment, the sounds you hear, internal and external. Not particularly looking for anything, but just observing. Not judging what you find, labeling it as good or bad. Just observing. And as you observe, notice how everything has begun to seamlessly be more still. But it isn't the world that has become still. It is you who have come back to the stillness. In this stillness, we observe. We observe everything that may happen, both externally and internally. The stillness is not something that disappears when we are caught up in the daily motions of life. Rather, it is something that is always present. But it's up to us to decide if we would like to come back to it. So remember that throughout your days, you may always come back to this stillness at any time you would like. And in this stillness, we see the simplicity of life. The simplicity beyond the abstractions of the mind and the labels it may put on things. For these labels are not inherently true, but rather abstractions created by the mind. But when we let go of the mind, we are allowed to see more clearly. We are able to notice life in a more slow way, in a calmer way, a more present way. Noticing even the smallest of details, sounds around us. And admiring them just with our observation. Reminding ourselves our natural state of being, one that is not distracted by the mind. It's an effortless state of being, stillness. There's nothing to do. There's not even a goal in mind when it comes to stillness. Simply, it just is. But somehow, there is an inherent value towards stillness. One that cannot be described with words. One that can only be felt. Recognize this, the value of stillness. And within this stillness, there is a sense of peace, contentment, a feeling that everything is okay. Remind yourself as well, this contentment is always within you, always available. And when you need to come back to it, all you have to do is become still again and remind yourself that the stillness is always here. No matter what distractions may appear, whether they be through the external world or the internal, remind yourself, as they have arisen, they will disappear. As a sound comes into your reality, it is moving, and too, it shall leave. Is there not an inherent beauty to realizing this fact? Even beauty doesn't quite describe the sensation, as words do no justice in the stillness. They can point us to the stillness, but they can never really describe it. There's great beauty here in letting go, letting yourself be. To be in flow with everything around you. Remember now, not with your mind, but with your awareness. Why did you come to this video? What was it were you looking for?